Hello everyone, my name is Collector Steve and today I'm going to be showing you my 3rd edition Necron collection. So here's the big boy, the monolith at the back there. We'll take a closer look at that a bit later on, but first I'd like to start us off with some Necron Immortals. So this is a blister pack Necron Immortal, pretty cool. I remember buying these as a kid, they were £5. I actually sourced a lot of my collection online, loving the Comic Sans font there. Got 2 of these, I couldn't pass up. I found them in this condition. I believe they were just over £10. These are off eBay from, I think they're from like an Oxfam or a charity shop that sells via eBay. Here we have a sealed heavy destroyer here, which is a plastic part with metal components there. This is a really nice model. Again, remember having these as a kid. Pause it there if you want to read some of the blurb there. But I love these diagrams at the back, and it's just so nostalgic for me. I used to pick up boxes and have a look at them. Slight rip in this one, but I believe I got this for around £15. It's a pretty good pickup there. Now, this one took quite a while to find. This is the Destroyer Lord. The box isn't perfect. See at the back there's a slight bend. Bit of a perfectionist, to be honest, when it comes to my boxes. So, but this one does not come up very often. This was over £55 just for this one, but it's a cool model with 2 left arm options and 2 right arm weapon options as well. You've got either the orb or the clenched fist, and then you've got like a one-sided scythe or a double-sided scythe. Really nice model. I've actually got the actual built one of these, which is one that I stripped when I recently got back into the hobby. One of the first models I repainted after being back in the hobby, using Ink by Darkness and some Warpstone Glow, some Mute Green, just to try and get that highlighted glowing effect. I was pleased with it when I did it. I think probably my most favourite thing about this is using Snakebite leather contrast paint to get that kind of burnt engine effect. Just dry brushed lead belch from the bottom, but yeah, that kind of tea staining on the engine I was really happy with. Looking back, I probably would like to do some some purples in there as well, to get that kind of exhaust, I don't know what you call it, it's like multicolored exhaust effect. But happy with this model. It's nice to have it built and painted, all metal components there, the arms and the spine, the weapon. Yeah, it was nice to just thought I'd show you that, given that I had it lying about. Pop that on the notoriously tricky bases. So the next one I'd like to show you is, well, this one's the Cetan Deceiver model. I was never that keen of but this Nightbringer I definitely was, and they come up on eBay at the same time, and I wanted to snag them both because I didn't know when the next chance I would see these 2. Really cool models. Very rarely see them still good condition. These were about £75 each, and I was happy to pay that. I remember being dissuaded from this model back when I was a child, because of it hype. I think it was like 600 points, and it basically just had a few special tactics, but I couldn't be persuaded, and it was the model I wanted. I'm a collector, I'm a builder, I'm a painter, I'm a modeler. I don't really play the game. I don't have much enjoyment. The game's fine, but the amount of time you have to devote into the game to get any kind of benefit from it, to understand it, so it's not a complete headache, is just, I'd rather be painting. This one, I ordered this one, great deal, got it in bids. They sent it in a jiffy bag, so this thing basically arrived flat, as you can see. Not very happy. Got a full refund from it, but this one is just part of the collection now. I've actually got one of my friends coming over from America. I got one delivered to him that's in much better condition. The box, I just don't understand why people send these sealed models in jiffy bags. It's probably the 4th model I've had to send back. So yeah, getting towards the end of the collection now. So here's a couple of cool ones. The Necron Warriors with the art box. Again, with the art boxes only exist on the Warriors, the Monolith, and the Destroyer there. They did have a Destroyer that wasn't in an art box. But these ones were. I got this from a guy in America. I was pleading on these at the Warhammer forums for any sealed Necrons when I started to rebuy all this. Yeah, it gives you a couple of different options there, different ways of painting. I just love those green rods. They don't do anything like it anymore. It was definitely of its time. Definitely prefer these models over the new models. I haven't even tried to paint up some of the new models. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I would quite happily build and paint some of these though. This is probably one of the most rare pieces from my collection. This is a Scarab examination table available only via the Skulls magazine and points program. Obviously it's the old Scarab, but this one is such a cool piece. You know, about 30 to 50 pounds. This will set you back. Doesn't come with anything else. Doesn't come with any legs. You know, I'd love to have this in the middle of a Land Raider, you know, or a tank. That would be my ideal for it. And now we come to the pièce de la résistance. It's the Monolith. This is a hard model to find, nicely sealed. I mean, I was bidding on one on eBay. It went up to nearly £300. I managed to get this one for 150. Really nice guy. Answered my pleads on online, and he got in contact with me. Had it sent from Europe with no, you know, I had no way of getting the money back on this. If it arrived damaged, I trusted him. We spoke for a while, and it came, and it's beautiful. I love it. It is the pride and joy of my collection. The only model, sealed model I'm waiting for, is the Battle Force, and I want the Battle Force 3rd edition that includes 4 Necron destroyers, the yellow and red label there. That's the one I want. But for now, this is my collection. I hope you've enjoyed seeing it. If you want any close-ups, anything like that, just let me know, and I'll quite happily provide them to you. If you want any advice on sourcing some of this stuff, I can help do as much as I can. But it's been Collector Steve. Thank you for watching. See you soon.